Yo, yo, yo to the double O. Xerxia, how you doing? Shout outs, big ups, and all of that good stuff. Happy Friday, people. I'm feeling pretty happy because I have today off work and the rest of next week as well for half term. But I am going away for a couple of days. But generally there should be more content because I'm going to be off work for a week. So that's happy. I hope everyone's good. We're going to play some Zomboid. And I've also just downloaded Grounded because it's free to play for the next 2 days. So we might do like some sort of late night experimental Grounded live stream later on. We'll see. What other updates have I got? I'm halfway through recording the new Poetica episode. I've built a really sweet little kitchen addition to our base. So I'm excited to get that episode finished. I hope to actually get that episode out on Sunday and then have another one ready to release while I'm away on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we should have an episode Sunday and episode Wednesday as well, is what I'm aiming for Poetica. Maybe even I'll get the Poetica episode out tomorrow. We could do Saturday, Tuesday. Yeah, anyway, so that's that. But yeah, for now, just going to do some more Zomboid. This is easily the best base and run I've ever had of Zomboid, so we're going to keep it going today, hopefully no tragedies today. So yeah, without further ado, let's do. And I think what we'll try and continue with today is building up our music studio a little bit more as well, and just think about some of the other rooms and things we might want. We could also consider potentially trying out some walls, try and get get a perimeter on the base. I think that'd be quite nice. Although I think like if we leave the area and come back, you can find zombies on the wrong side of the walls and things like that, can't you? I'm pretty sure. Don't know, could be wrong. But yeah, let's give it a whirl. Let's see. We got to just reacquaint ourselves with everything for the first sort of 5 minutes. Just work out what day it is and all the rest of it. Our weight is dropping, but we do have rabbit to eat, I believe. We're looking pretty covered in blood here. That's fine. So we got these fresh animals to skin, but these big rabbits we learned especially this massive one, we should just carve it up vanilla, because we'll get more food out of it that way. Presumably we just woke up when I quit last time, so let's smoke to kick the day off. If you just joined us, do drop a like on the stream. That massively helps us play the algorithm for a fool, make people make the algorithm think that people are really into it, because of course you are. I think we should eat this rabbit, just get some mad weight gain on. So I think that's what we'll do. Presumably because it's the morning, we can go check on our traps afterwards as well. We should go and have a look at... So if we butcher it rather than skin it, we'll get the full 97's worth of meat. 101 in fact. We don't get the skin, but we just get more food. I guess so it depends what our priority is in that instance. I'm going to place the knife back on the table there. Very good, very good. I want to light the fire with a dirty rag and a match. Easy. And that should cook up nicely. Let's check our bags all empty. Yeah, we're pretty much reset and ready to go. Yeah, cool. Got quite a lot of nails on us because we were fixing up our barricades. I don't think we need to do that anymore, so we can throw these nails back in the storage, which I think is in this one. Yeah. Brilliant. We've got sturdy sticks, got some planks there, that's fine. Okay, it's half cooked, that's not bad. I guess we can have a smoke because we are anxious again. Maybe put our 12 butts in the butt tub. But yeah, so this is easily the best base I've had in this game in terms of like how well developed it all is. There's pretty much nothing we don't have. Put out the fire. Listless Onion, shout outs, how you doing? Let's eat this entire rabbit. It's a massive meal, 132. That's absolutely enormous. I think we're going to be like full to bursting straight away. Slight boredom, but that's fine. Big ups, Listless. What's good? Big ups. So look, I'll show you where we were going with the recording music studio situation the other day. It's pretty good in here. The music stand casts quite a lot of shadow. You have to be like in line with it to see past it. When we stand here, we can't see the. It's weird. So it could be a zombie in theory, like stood right there, and here that music stand would be blocking our view right there. So yeah, the run's going good. We're at 1898 kills. We might hit our 2000th kill this stream. We've survived nearly 4 months. It's like the 1st of November now. I've never, ever made it to November before. I don't think I've ever made it past 2.5 months. So we've nearly survived twice as long as I've ever survived in Zomboid ever. Which is kind of mad. It still feels like we haven't survived that long, but yeah, I guess it is. We want another table to put the decks on. Somebody's banging on one of our walls. Okay, look, our weight's going up after that giant rabbit munch, so that's good. Okay, it looks like we are going to get some kills in. Yeah, if we can kill 102 zombies in this in this stream, then we'll hit 2,000, like 2,000 zombie kills. Of course, now's the time I'll make a deadly mistake and lose the whole run because I've just been bigging it up so much. But like everything is just really, really well set for us right now because we're actually able to craft these spiked baseball bats now. Just by chopping down trees and using a few nails, we can make ourselves the spiked baseball bat. And the damage there, you can see it's just over half of the full bar. But we also just have a lot of long blunt skill. We're about to level up long blunt again. So we are playing modded. Yeah, this is a modded run. But it's like managed to update to the new version of Zomboid perfectly fine. So we've got all the new map and foraging mechanics and stuff. We managed to get the world across this time without losing anything. I guess that was it. It was just that one. You can see how many trees we've chopped down, but how many more we've got there. In fact, I think we'd probably need to climb up the side, which is cool because we actually do want to check on our cabbages anyway. But from up here, we should be able to see more. Yeah, you can see the extent of the forest that we have. We've got plenty of trees. No problems there at all. These, what's the disease on this looking like? It's actually harvestable. And its health is terrible, and it's got this fungi on it. The one next door's health is really bad too. All the health of these are bad, and I'm guessing that's because of how cold it is, right? It's going to be the weather. Anyway, we've been harvesting cabbages daily at the moment. I think because I do have freezer space, and also because I am scared of losing them, we're going to just harvest things as soon as they get to seed bearing. So once those guys are all seed bearing, we'll just grab them all. Oh yes, let's check on our generator as well. Fuel's at 65%. Okay. Yeah, the mods aren't making things much easier. Although I guess actually one of the things the mods has added is the fact that we're crafting these spiked baseball bats. And I think in the long run, it will make things easier. Like, there's definitely going to be end game items that we wouldn't otherwise be able to get. Like, eventually we'll be able to upgrade the generator into a solar powered generator. But most of the mods I chose, they just add more content rather than making anything much easier. You know, I like it to be a punishing experience. And I think actually in a lot of cases, the mods added actually affected the item spawning and made it a little bit harder for us. So I think it balanced out nicely. What we'll do, these are the fresh ones. Do we have any in the freezers yet? We don't. Okay, so we'll keep... I think what we'll do is we'll move... Yeah, we'll keep those there. No, we'll move... What are we going to do? We're going to move these dead animals into the front. So they're the oldest stuff in here. The worms can go in here with the fresh stuff because the worms are never going to get old. They're never going to go off. Okay, so those are the cabbages we don't want to eat now. These are the cabbages we do want to eat now. Let's eat one. Yeah, exactly. That is one of the problems with Zomboid is that, like, even with this being my PB, even with runs where I've survived like 2 months, I've run out of things to do. But with this, with the mods we've got now, there's loads to do. Like, the solar powered generator is a massive one. And like, just, I mean, if you look at the crafting kind of web and all the progression that Hydrocraft adds, it is insane. It just goes on forever. It's totally wild. So yeah, that's fun. Right, we fill up that. Got matches, that's good. I think what we want to do, just to keep our first day as stress-free as possible, let's grab a cabbage. We only actually need one. And let's go to our traps and see if we've got any more meat in there, because it would be good to hold our weight at 84. We're at 82 at the moment. 84 is the sweet spot, because if we go into 85, we become overweight and we get like some debuffs for that. Ah, there's flies around here. If we go to 85 in weight, then we get overweight. So 84 is the most amount of body fat we can pack going into winter without it kind of negatively impacting us, basically. So chuck a corpse in there, why not? On our way past, might as well. Let's have a smoke while we walk. So 1903, just 97 more zombies to kill. Maybe we should go into town and just go on a killing spree and just make today's mission a lot to do with that. I don't think there's anything... Okay, none of the traps have triggered. Can check if any of them need more bait, I suppose. Yep, that one does. So does that one. So does that one. That one's already got bait in it. Yeah, the no damage run I actually saw on YouTube a month or so ago. And it was, yeah, it was a little bit old then, I think, when I saw it. Yeah. I've had my eye on Noita for a while and just never taken the plunge. But it does sound incredibly cool, man. And yeah, what I was saying at the beginning of the stream, so like Grounded is free to play, so I just, for like 2 days, so I just downloaded it. It was only like 6 gigs, so I was like, okay, I can munch that for a couple of days. So we might do a little test run on that. If you want to join Listless as well, we could play it together maybe this evening or something. I think I've got plans for the main part of the evening, but like if you're up for a late one, because Grounded does look very, very cool. it's kind of a concept for a game that I wanted to make from time ago. Like when I first played like Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie and like 3D platformers were becoming a thing, I remember thinking then that it would be really, really cool to have a 3D platformer where you're tiny and you're just like, the platforms are just the most generic, normal, everyday situations. Yeah, Grounded. Yeah. It's free to play for like 2 days. It's still early access though. It looks like this is basically like Ark Survival, except instead of it being dinosaurs, it's... Yeah, exactly. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yeah. But yeah, it was a concept I had in my head for time. Like, when I was a teenager and stuff, I remember thinking, like, the best 3D platformer... And this is like before the like survival crafting genre was a thing. So I was really just imagining it more like just a 3D platforming adventure game. Like a bit of a collect 'em up or something. But where like the entire world that the whole game is set on or set in is shrunken. Like you're like a tiny person, like tiny little thing like this big. And like this idea that, you know, the bosses might be like, it would be like a frog. Like a tiny little frog, but it's a huge monster to you. Do you know what I mean? And like maybe that like level 1 is like you've got to escape a shoebox, and then level 2 is like, okay, you're out the shoebox, you're in the like cupboard or something, and there could be like, you know, like in Mario 64 the slides, you'd have one of those that's just like the banister of the staircase and stuff like this. Yeah, I just thought that would be like a really cool concept, and yeah, someone's gone along and done it and added the whole survival crafting recipe to the mix as well. So it's interesting. So yeah, maybe it could be fun. I mean, it's free for 2 days, so I was like, might as well give it a whirl. If you've just joined us, do drop a little like on the stream. That helps massively, and it's always appreciated by yours truly. We can play this algorithm for a fool. Let's go and double check the music shop, but I'm pretty sure we did everything. Okay, this is a lot of zombies, so we'll kill these guys. Just a one-hit kill. Wow, my frame rate isn't so hot. You can see we're incredibly proficient with this weapon now, though, which is good. Definitely what we want. Double holster. I think we already have... Well, we do already have a double holster. I think we already have a spare. You download it. Nice. Might as well, innit? If it's free for a couple of days. Take it for a spin, and then if it's crap, just uninstall next week. Just what I want is just a little table. Actually, the library might be the best place to find that. That would be the most useful thing we could bring home from this little afternoon out on the town. I'm just leaving guns behind now and only picking up ammo because I've got so many guns back at home. Also, there's so many cool arcade machines here. If we wanted to make a little arcade room back at the base, that would be fun. CubeCraft. That's like a Minecraft machine. Let's definitely take CubeCraft. It weighs 20. Okay. Yeah, we can fit that in our backpack. We'll create a little arcade room as well for the base. I think that's definitely like an interest of ours, isn't it? Video games. Like we all like a video game or two. That was quite a shockingly packed room. That could have been bad. That could have been bad, you guys. Minecraft arcade checks out, yeah. What is that? It Cubecraft. Pretty funny. There we go. That's level 4 long blunt, I think. Amazing. And look, this is cool now. You see how the thing you just leveled up is green? It now fades back to yellow, I believe. Which I quite like. Oh, that guy's got an annotated map. Have a bit of that. Okay. Have a smoke. And maybe eat the cabbage as well to give us a bit of strength. Let's just double check there's nothing else kind of cool and music related in here. These are just like normal posters, really. We could take some cabinets, I suppose, and put the decks on those. Should we do that? Might be cool to have some storage in the thing, right? Yeah, let's just take a couple. So wait, there's items in the cash register. Need removing. Actually, I don't want to put it there because then we can't go in and out of the room. Okay, so we're incredibly over encumbered, but let's equip this bag secondary, and then we can throw 2 of them in that bag at least. Okay, 29 out of 15 should be manageable to take home. How many kills are we on now? 1914. Just 86 kills to go till we hit 2k. And with with 4 levels, so we've leveled up both our blunts. Really nice. Okay, I don't want to fight this guy. Although we're not actually walking faster than them. Oh, we are just. I think we do need to turn around and fight. We're so slow being this over encumbered. Nine 1915. Yeah, welcome everybody. Anyway, hope everyone's having a happy old Friday. I certainly am. I was just saying at the start of the stream, I'm actually at the beginning of a week off work now, so we should see quite a lot of content over the next week. Although I'm going away for a couple of days, but I'm going to pre-record a load of stuff for that couple of days. And yeah, just feeling excited to be off work, chilling, and yeah. So what's the food at this point? So what we're doing at the moment for food is we're farming cabbages, and we are using cabbages as bait to catch rabbits. And the rabbits are giving us our calories, the cabbages are giving us our bait and also our healthy nutrients. And we have a generator running so that we've got a fridge and a freezer, so we can freeze all of our cabbages. However, the cabbages will all die, and at some point during the winter we will run out of cabbage, and therefore we won't have bait anymore to catch more rabbits. And so we will need to, at that point, I'm not going to put it there. Yeah, I think we'll go right next to the door. At that point, we won't have cabbages or rabbits anymore, and we'll have to rely on our non-perishable food supply. Yeah, and farts, of course, yeah. If there's one thing cabbages are good for, it's fart soup. So, yeah, so so the scavenging will come into play in winter, and it may be that we feel we need to actually go out and... do I like it next to the door? I actually don't. I think I'm going to pick up this one and put it at the other end. Better. Now let's pick up the decks. And hopefully they fit onto this cabinet and look fine. Nope, of course they don't. So... okay. Oh yeah, and you can't rotate those things anyway. Okay, so the decks are going to need to just stay where they are for now. I wonder if the tambourine, or drum as it's called here, will go up on the shelf. Yeah, it will. Nice. Okay. But we've got some storage in the studio now. That's cool. And we'll line up guitars all along here is the plan, as we find them. Okay, now last thing. Arcade machine. Let's make this room here the arcade, because it's got rubbish on the floor. Kind of makes sense. And we can just put arcade cabinets all along this back wall. And if they can't be rotated, then I guess they go on a different wall, like right there. Okay, awesome. So yeah, this will become an arcade. That makes sense to me. This is like a weird seating area. I don't know. We could remove all those seats and park like a car there. We could knock down all these walls and make a proper big door for like having an internal car storage. This little room is a weird one because it doesn't even have a light. So we might need to add like a little lamp in there. And again, like I think, yeah, just like bulk storage and stuff. But to be honest, like we have all the bulk storage we could ever require upstairs. Like our base is very well prepared for storage. So the rooms downstairs we can just do what you like with. We sort of have our crafting and workshop kind of room here. There's the living space here. We actually have an annotated map to read. It's West Point. God, the annotation is literally just a house marker on a building. Okay, cool. Does that mean we have West Point now? Because I'm not even sure we had West Point before. There it is. Nice. Oh, we did. Okay, well, we've got an annotated West Point map now as well. West Point. Throw that in the map box. A dark room for photographic film processing. I like that. Maybe we should do that. We should put loads of cameras and stuff in there and like posters on the walls. That's a nice plan. Okay, so we're pretty tired and overexerted and stuff from carrying all that stuff home with us just now. What's our weight looking like? So yeah, it's got on the up. So why don't we eat one of these animals? Should we skin the nutria? If I pop it in my main inventory and then go over to where the knife is, we can skin it. So we get hide and we get a fresh carcass, which we can butcher. So then we get steak, which does have food values. We get intestines and bones. Wow, okay. Well, yeah, let's definitely make some small game steak. How many pieces did we get? 4 at 20 each. Okay, that's a big meal. If we eat them all, which we will. So let's add a piece of scrap wood to the fire. And then, come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Intestines and the hide and the bone. It's almost like we need an animal produce shelf, like a special place for it. I think we put it in here, didn't we? Yeah, we got rabbit hides in there. So let's put them in here for now. But yeah, we need like an animals shelf. They're cooking up. Smoke while we wait. And then it's bedtime, I think. We've had a nice first day. First day on the stream, gone well. Half cooked. What can we do while we wait? Can put our butts away in the tub. We might actually hit our 500th cigarette on this stream as well, which means we've killed 4 zombies for every cigarette we've smoked, which is a nice statistic to have, I think. If you've just joined us, do drop a little like on the stream. That's much appreciated and always helps us along. So you were asking about non-perishable food. This is our chest where we have, or our container where we have quite a lot of that stuff. That's nearly cooked. Only got 1 vinegar left. Yeah, so we need more vinegar if we're going to pickle anything. We've got all this canned food as well. There, the steak's finished. Let's put out the fire. And I think in this bag as well we have, yeah, all our sauces and condiments. And then we have all the jars over here. But they're empty, right? And then we've got all our other, yeah. So we don't have a huge amount of non-perishable food. Then we've got all our drinks in these containers. So the drinks will be good calories, like the sodas and stuff. In winter, we can drink a lot of this. Like we've got 19 orange sodas. So those are quite high in calories. So although our character might be hungry a lot of the time, we won't lose weight if we're drinking lots of soda. And so it's the only problem with being hungry is just that you're weak when you're fighting. But ultimately, it's maintaining a level of calories that we're interested in. And look, just eating one of those filled us right up. The steak, to the point where we can't even eat a cabbage. I think we watched the cassette tapes that we had that were unwatched. It was here, yeah, all of them are already seen. It's weird that we put an empty apple gelatin box on the shelf there. All of these books, we've read all of the recipe magazines. So we've just got the skill books where we haven't leveled up to the right place yet. Still to go. And that's it. So I'm getting a bit bored, so I'll read a bedtime story, I think. And we can eat one more steak. And then, yeah, we're too full to probably eat any more, so we'll pop them in the fridge. And that can be our breakfast. And yeah, bedtime. It's 10 to 11. Get some good old-fashioned sleep. Our traps are all set, so we can go check those again in the morning for more potential animal magic. Because it's the 2nd of November. Let's also poke our head out at our... Look, this barrel. 241 out of 400. That's the barrel that links to the fridge. I mean to the sink. I'm surprised it's quite that empty. Generator's at 56%, so we can leave that another couple of days. These are all harvestable, all of these. And their health is quite low. Part of me thinks we should just harvest them all now before they all just suddenly die. Because if we harvest them all and throw them all in the freezer, just a freezer full of cabbages isn't a bad thing. given it's the beginning of November. But I think we'll wait. I think we will just wait like a couple more days maybe. It's risky though. I don't know when. I mean, if anybody in chat does know, when are these cabbages likely to die? Is it just a case of keeping an eye on their health? Like as they get colder and colder, their health will drop probably. Or do we need to, you know, because ideally, at least if they're seed bearing when we harvest them, we've just got loads more seeds for next season. So I'm kind of tempted to leave it for that reason. I still want to get a table to put the decks on down in the music studio. And we want to go and check our traps. And maybe grab another arcade cabinet. So yeah, we'll just leave all those odd bits on there for now. Let's go check the traps as it's the morning. Although I don't have a cabbage on me. I should take a cabbage with me. Also, if we're trying to put on weight, I should eat my steak. Our weight's gone back up to 83 actually, so that is quite good to see. Maybe I'll eat one steak and a cabbage and save. The other. Grab a cabbage to take with us to the traps anyway. Yeah, amazing. So yeah, if anyone just joining to recap, we're 3 months, 26 days in. Probably going to hit our 2000th zombie kill this stream. In fact, I think I can hear somebody who wants to help contribute to that total right now. Yeah, I'm literally just leaving guns behind at this point. They're just not worth picking up. We have so many. Do drop a like on the stream as well if you haven't already. That's always appreciated. Makes me smile on this happiest of Fridays that we are right in the middle of right now. Well, I suppose if you're in the States, it's like probably really early in the morning right now. It's 20 to 2 in the afternoon here in London. I've had my lunch. I had quite a weird lunch, right? I had soup, which was very nice. But I was like, I also want something substantial. So I had soup, but instead of just having like classic bread and butter with the soup, I went in and made the bread and butter a bit more interesting. Had a bacon sandwich. So I was dipping bacon sandwich in soup. Weird, right? Yeah, absolutely amazing. It was delicious. Okay, one of the traps has closed. This one. Let's see what we got. Got quite a big rabbit. Throw some more cabbage in there. I wonder... Okay, remove bait means the bait hasn't been taken yet. That one does need bait adding, which means that somebody did manage to get... I say somebody. Some animal managed to poke their head in, get the cabbage out without triggering the trap. A feisty one. Let's eat the remainder. Oh no, we're still too full. Okay. A bit agitated, so we can have a smoke here. Yeah, we're like completely sustainable, really. Like I think we'll easily survive through winter with the amount of what's it called? With the amount of non-perishables we have. I think possibly just grabbing all the cabbages off of the farm before they spoil and just chucking them all in the freezer is a good shout. Because presumably we can still catch rabbits in the middle of the winter by chucking frozen bits of cabbage in. I am assuming that. But we want to keep the hierarchy going, so we will put this rabbit in there because it's fresher than this groundhog and this steak and these cabbages. So yeah, it's this fridge we're always eating out of first, and this is like the second one. Now, something that I saw on the Discord by Hugo, interesting comment. Shout outs to Hugo, who's always bringing the most amazing advice and stuff on the Discord chat. is that we can use the sacks and bags and just containers in general, I suppose, to package food up and rename the container or the sack with a date, and then it can all go in the freezer. I presume maybe maybe just that sacks have that quality that if you freeze a sack, the food inside it stays frozen and preserved in the same way, I guess. I'd need to look into exactly how that works, but yeah, pretty sick. Pretty sweet. Okay, agitated, little smoke here, I think. Okay, there's a dude here. Just the one hit kills are so satisfying at the moment. Some cigarettes, excellent. We actually needed a few more, so we don't need to dip into our supply at home. It would be interesting to have a frozen sack full of spoiled food. So all my like rotten food is going in the composter on the roof, so that next spring when we start farming, we'll be farming on like fertilized soil rather than just normal soil, which I think increases the growing speed, which will be amazing. Okay, so yeah, so these guys didn't work for putting the decks on. It just didn't really look proper. Don't think I want a desk. Yeah, so I think this really is completely tapped resource now. You know what we do? I don't think, do we ever check this corner? There's nothing. Okay. So I think the library might be the best place to go for like just a plain table, but let's see. We also should get into some nice large fights coming down the main road like this, which will in turn we're presumably using up that lighter, yeah. For some reason the game always prioritizes lighters over matches when lighting something, whereas I would rather save the lighters. Guys, I would rather save the lighters because we can use them to light Molotovs, whereas you can't with matches. At this point I think we have about 60 lighters back at the base though in our supplies, so I don't think it matters that much. Box of shotgun shells. We're going to leave the auto shotgun. I know that seems crazy. I think we have about 10 of them back at the base already. Failed the joke on weird game mechanic interactions. Oh, I see, yeah. Frozen yet spoiled. There's books in here, interesting. I wasn't necessarily expecting that. Okay. Let's go round the back and kill those guys. Apparently you need an Xbox Live account to play grounded multiplayer. Oh, lame. That's annoying. I think I might have one already, I'm not sure. I think I needed one to play Sea of Thieves. So I think my Xbox Live account name is a pirate joke. Not, you know, when you have you ever done this before? I've done this loads of times before. Survival Axe, nice. Where you create an account for a particular game, so you make a joke in the account name that pertains to the game that you're playing, and then that account is used across loads of other games, and it has this weird like joke that's not relevant. So I think my Xbox Live account is called DankNStein, because that seemed like a kind of funny piratey themed version of DankNStein. Good old DankNStein. And yeah, and I think if I play any other Xbox Live games, that's the deal. It's DankNStein. Pretty funny. If you're just joining us, have a happy Friday. I hope you are doing well. I certainly am. This car is in really nice condition. I'm very excited because I've got a week off work now. So I am absolutely chilling. Got a kids party to go to this afternoon. My daughter's got one of her mates is having a 5th birthday party. Gonna eat some pizza, I think. And I think that they're like, oh look, here's a key. A key to a car, some lollies and candies and things. Steamship Hurricane. Is that like a Jefferson Airplane like reference or play on words or something? I wonder. What's in the boot of this guy? Don't need a tyre. Definitely take a spare wrench. That can't hurt. Pato, how you doing? Cigarette butts aren't used for anything. We just throw them away. I just collect them. Rather than throwing them on the floor, I leave them in my inventory and I put them in this container we have back at the base. So I can keep track of how many cigarettes my character's smoked in total. I don't think we've looted this building yet. Whatever this building actually is. I'm looking for a nice table. There's matches on that body. Lighter as well. Box of rounds. Can you fill them up again with tobacco? No, I don't. That's interesting. I don't think so. I've got craft helper on, which is an essential little quality of life mod, and it like basically shows you if there's like say like craft helper 41 there. Anything that's got recipes. Oh, the hearing aid. Oh, that's just where. That's not really a crafting recipe, but fine. I guess technically it is a crafting recipe. But yeah, so anything that you right click that doesn't have craft helper means it's not included in any crafting recipes. So I think they really are just like an item that's added for realism and immersion, but they don't actually do anything. Boxes of nails. Nails are essential. You can't craft nails. They are let's take the sack. They are literally like only looted. Gas in there, take that. More nails. Cigarettes. Is this one of the ones we can pick up? No, this is just scenery. The only one with glasses is blonde. You can't be having that, bruv. It's an outrage. Whoa. Fighting indoors is always a bad idea. So this is kind of risky. But we are pretty savage. We just take the ammo, leave the guns. Classic. Yep, Pato or Pato, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, welcome. You're a new face, a new name in the chat, I believe. So shout outs to you. Thanks for joining us. The only thing we're interested in from a well, should we take the metal sheet? Yeah, let's take the metal sheet. The only thing we're massively interested in from more metal sheets. From a like car parts point of view is premium heavy duty tires, because I'm trying to upgrade my all my tires on my main vehicle to premium ones. So that's the crucial combo that we need. Okay, that's good to know. There's a door there to escape from. Oh wow. Getting a lot of cigarettes. A lot more gas cans. Gonna need to equip our second bag here to keep going with this. I think we've kind of looted this whole place, and we didn't find the kind of table we were after, unless we take that one, but I think that table looks too cheap. I want a higher quality table for our music studio situation, I think. In theory, we could drive this car back. I can't remember if it had any gas, but we can add gas. Should we do it? It's actually not in bad condition, this car. So let's add some gasoline. Just fill her up. And if you are new to the channel, you're just joining us or whatever, then consider subscribing. That's always good fun. Click that magic little button. Make my day. That sounded really sinister. So we want to basically keep saying fill until the... Oh right, okay, I guess we put everything we had into it, and hopefully by putting all the gas in there, we've actually created room in our bag to put everything in, so we can equip our main weapon again. Nice. How many kills are we on now? 1943, not bad. It is pretty jolty in this car right now. I don't know if you're seeing that on the stream. I presume so. Doesn't feel quite right. It's not normally like that. This is our sort of our little car park here. Yes, Pato. My day is indeed made, punk. Thanks very much. Oh wait, hold on. Let's turn off the engine there. Yeah, I'd say we stream Zomboid like at least twice a week. We had a little break from this series, didn't we? But we're back on a at least twice a week schedule with this playthrough. But it's getting quite exciting because we're in such uncharted territory. Like, this is my PB by quite a way in terms of the amount of time survived for. So I can see us maybe getting even more regular with it. And I do want to start up the multiplayer community server quite soon. I think we've got a Salt Ridge map already, but I'll take it just in case we don't. Oh dear, that was a bad time to miss. Actually, it could have been a worse time to miss. MRE. Nice. Hang on one moment. Alright, safe. I think my son's just woken up from his nap, so I just need to go and grab him and get him out of bed, and then I'll be back. But we may have to end this stream a little short. Normally he would stay asleep for another sort of 45 minutes from now. But he's woken up a bit earlier today. Let me just go grab him. Because the other part of all of this is that my partner's broken her ankle, so she can't even pick him up at the moment. So I've been like super dadding it. But anyway, I'll be back in like 2 seconds to at least either end the stream or maybe we can go for another half hour. So let me see what I can do. I'm back in 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Let's kill this little pack here. Let's finish this day at least. And then we'll maybe have to call it a day. 154 with one hit. Not too bad. Ooh. It's actually still quite a lot of room in this bag since we put all of the stuff, all of the gas into the car. Oh, our maintenance has leveled up as well. Okay, so we've leveled up long blunt and maintenance in today's stream. Not too bad at all. Yeah, decent. Okay, we're hungry as well, so we should eat something. What's our weight saying? 83 and rising. That's kind of perfect. Pretty sure we looked in there for tables that match our precise requirements. Got killed by a worker ant. Jokes. Yeah, I do want to try this game. It does sound very, very jokes. I don't think we brought anything back for downstairs. We just brought back mostly food. Oh yeah, these empty gas cans we could go and fill up maybe. In fact, that's the point we actually want to look at our... Okay, so MRE can go in there. I think we had a separate shelf over here for like lollipops and chocolates. Like it's like a snacks, treats shelf. Yeah, we've got 47 bags of chips on there. And loads of ice creams and biscuits and things. So that's like high in calories up there. That's really good to have. Oh yeah, the worms are going in that one, right? We can eat the steak. We got some butts. put in the butt tub, like always. And then the spare lighters can go on there. Now cigarettes, let's pack all 7 packs that we can. And those 9 can go into our fanny pack. The packs can go up there. That's good. That works. So they're all sorted. So then it's just a case of, yeah, throwing away all this. Okay, the double holster goes on the clothes. There's like one of these is for like utilities. Yeah, holster. Yeah, I was right. We didn't have a spare double holster yet. So now we do. Picked up a lot of ammo out on that journey. So that was good. Wait, hold on. That's all going into the wrong container. Those were all the guns. Clearly. There's the ammo in there. The ammo in the magazines and everything. Metal sheets. I think our metal working stuff's over here, isn't it? Salt Ridge map. I think we've got one already. Yeah, we do. I'll have another. Can't hurt. We should remember to open all of those maps like we used to with the books at the start of each stream. Survival axes we use as tools because they do the worst amount of damage of any axe. So they're good, and because they're light, they use less exertion to cut down trees with. And they are bad at dealing damage. So overall, they're just the perfect candidate for chopping trees and for being the kind of the tool axe. Boxes and nails. Great to have found 3 more of those. That's a big find, actually. Oh, yeah, looking good. The empty gas cans, why don't we go and put those upstairs with the generator? And the sack can maybe go up there too. The lighter can go on there. Tablets go in here. This kind of big container that has the first aid kits on top is our kind of first aid and all that stuff. A thread, I think, goes in here, right? Yeah, with the needles and the scissors and the denim strips and things. Chewing gum, I think we just put in here, which is kind of silly because it would probably make more sense to go on the snack shelf. I think the snack shelf was too full. And then up here. Okay, yeah, they're not dying yet. Spare sacks. How's the generator doing? 52% fuel, so I still don't think we don't need to worry about that. Let's pop these in our main inventory first. I think it's easier, and then you can place them and we'll just pop them down somewhere. Maybe we'll put all of our empties in a row at the back here. Cool. They're slightly behind the thing. That's annoying. We'll deal with that another time. Well, probably what we'll do is when we end up filling up the generator next time, we'll do a run down to the gas station. But just to show you quickly just how well set up we are here, let me fill my water bowl. And we've emptied our bag now. Yes, we're completely reset and good to go for the start of the next stream. That's good. Let's have a smoke just while I show you this. We have so much fuel. So this is our mass storage rooms. These toilets we converted into mass storage rooms. So we got, that's full, 10 full gas cans in that container, 10 full gas cans in that container, 10 in that one, 10 in that one, 3 in that one. So that's 43 full gas cans. And then I think the next row along is like charcoal. Yeah, we've got 2 bags of charcoal. But we've also obviously got a lot of scrap wood and things like that, which is what we're running our oven on at the moment. Our antique oven. So yeah, I think let's just eat a cabbage or two and go to sleep. Kaluhan Safe, how are you, man? I'm literally just finishing, unfortunately. I was hoping to have a little bit longer today, but the old kid literally just woke up. I say the old kid, the young kid. The recently 2-year-old just woke up from their nap early. So my services are required. Not least because I was just saying, because my partner's broken her ankle, so she can't even like walk around or carry him around or anything. So if he just decides to get up and like make a run for the stairs, like she can't even chase him and pick him up and stop him from like throwing himself down the stairs or whatever it is. So we've woken up at 2 in the morning. That's annoying. But yeah, that's where we'll call it for today's stream, I think. Short but sweet. But hopefully kind of more accessible as well, in terms of people who don't catch a stream can kind of watch these Zomboid streams more like episodes. Because recently I've been doing quite a lot of these sort of these streams where it's like an hour to an hour and a half of Zomboid. So yeah, kind of like little episodes, I suppose. So thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe. Shout outs to Peito Iranti. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Shout outs to our new subscriber there. Big up yourself. Happy Friday. And yeah, like be excellent to each other. Probably be bringing another stream in this evening, like late night, Friday night streaming fun. So look out for that. If not, I think it'll be a new Poetica tomorrow, because I'm halfway through the latest episode there. And I've got a week off work, so probably a lot more content over the next week. So yeah, if you're new, subscribe. Drop a like on the stream, either way. And be excellent to each other, and I'll see you soon. Safe. Peace.